Objection!
Hello everybody! JJ Craft here today. We are back for a new game. This time I'm going to be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've never played this game before. I watched a bit of the anime a long time ago, but never played these games. So I'm actually very curious to see how that's going to turn out. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's just hop right into this.
Episode 1. The first turnabout.
Oh lord. That is dripping blood. Oh lord, she is very dead. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Who? I'll make it look like he did it. Who's he? Who's he in this scenario? August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. All right. Boy, am I nervous. Right. I don't know why I went with that voice. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do the voices. Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah, or yes, but yes sounds more natural. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Ah! Oh, Lord. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Whoa. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, my goodness, he is dramatic. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's up. Nick! His name is Butz? Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong with Larry? What? Larry, what's wrong? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? What? What? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story of my first case. It's a fairly simple one. I may have read that wrong, but I don't care. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. Really? Butz? Oh my goodness. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Huh. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Fair. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. It's not p.m. a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm doing the voices that I think are fun, but... Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conducting during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. The judge is like, huh, we'll see. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Head shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Okay. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butz. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. I don't know. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? I don't know! You don't even know the victim's name! Oh, the victim? Of course! Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Dang. Oh, Lord. Look, the victim's name is listed in their court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I beg you. Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Alright, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepted it into evidence. Huh. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. I remember. So the Thinker. A statue of the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Alright. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Okay. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. What's so bad about Larry? I'm a bit nervous now. What's bad about Larry?
Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! What? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls! Or seeing me! Ever!
What is it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it. Okay, Mr. Butz.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
I can read English sometimes. I know what I'm doing. Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way! The victim was a mole, but did not have a large income.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, dang. Oh, okay. Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took that money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Yeah, I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna... Dude, relax. Yeah, well, meet her in the afterlife. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Butz, chill out, man. Please, chill out. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Okay, just a minute, dude. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butz? Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. What the? Objection!
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Is that so?
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see who this witness is. This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Wow, Sawit, very original. It's this dude! What the heck?
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. I don't know where the heck that accent came from, but we'll roll with it.
Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony.
All right, let's see.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Wait, how would he know if her phone wasn't working if he didn't go in? Huh.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I mean,
okay. I thought I told him to tell the truth during some of that, but I don't know. I guess, okay. I can't defend you against testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. I think it's perusal.
Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
No, Mr. Wright.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination? Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. All right, okay. So what exactly am I supposed to do here? Why are you exposed to lies of the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client is really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, I speak English apparently, but not at the same time because I can't speak my own language. What the heck? Present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court records with the R button and point out contradictions in the testimony. What the heck? I can speak, but sometimes I can't. I don't know. All right. He was going door to door. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. I found it! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, well, it was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 o'clock p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! It's so funny.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarge, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. All right.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
All right, let's hear your testimony. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the... But you just said there was a blackout! What? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video on a typed program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I've already seen the contradiction here. They literally said it was a blackout. Can I present the very... I can't present it yet? Okay.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I mean, I already figured it out. Like, he literally states that it was a blackout, so how could the TV be on? There's already a contradiction there, man. Objection! There's a contradiction. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarge?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sarge, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sarge. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please.
Alright. Bring it on! I'm doing actually pretty good for this, and I'm excited. Like, this is actually kind of exciting. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. All right. Table clock? But this was the murder weapon. Objection! Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw-It.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? There was a clock. Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes, I do. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Exactly! Clearly a contradiction!
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Dude, why am I kind of hyped right now? This is exciting.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw-It, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection!
That voice is so funny.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never, look, no, I mean, I saw,
What the heck?
Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, bad, give him death!
Wow, this guy is just losing it. What the heck? This dude is losing it.
Order! Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
the whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw-It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25, it said.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw-It heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Saw-It, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
I mean, I do have this passport. Yes, Your Honor.
Which means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw-It.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime!
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. I mean, not so fast, Mr. Saw-It. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I mean, the passport. Phoenix Wright, the freaking passport, man. They literally said that she was back. Okay. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time down in the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I've been saying it this whole time! Well, ever since that part came up. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Huh! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Right here, sir. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 o'clock p.m. here, it's 1 o'clock a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was dead wrong. Well, just wrong, but yeah. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, Lord. Goodness gracious me.
Order! Order, I say!
Oh, Lord.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Nice.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz.
Woo! Not guilty! Let's go! Let's go! Oh man, this is fun. I had a fun time.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Nice. That was fun. I had fun with that. If the rest of the game is as exciting as that, I'm down for it. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Yeesh. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Woo! Still can't believe we won! Right, good job in there. Congratulations, thanks. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Really? Huh. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead in God's... What? Butz, what? What? Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butz, innocent. Harry Butz. Oh, this is kind of immature. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Nice.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry?
This is so much fun. Larry. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I guess this? Take it! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
I don't know why I decided to go with Larry, but I don't care. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yep. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Truer words have been said before, but those are still true words. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I mean, okay. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends.
but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Huh? And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Huh? Well, that wraps up the first adventure of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm excited to check out more of this. This was really fun. I'll be honest, I had such a good time while playing. It was so much fun. And I hope these just get more fun from here. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing what happens next. And thank you all for watching. If you're new to the JG Crafter channel, don't forget to subscribe. I always do crafts to the channel. And I will see you all around. Peace!